Over this past season, Ben Simmons and Jordan Poole were two of the most disappointing players in the league, and in an effort to make them a little bit better at basketball, I combined them into one player. Meet Ben Poole, the 6'10" point guard who can dribble, shoot, and score inside while also being a good defender. I created this player by going through Ben Simmons and Jordan Poole's stats, tendencies, and badges, and whoever had the higher stat, tendency, or badge, I threw onto this player. So essentially, you're getting the best of both worlds from Ben Simmons and Jordan Poole. We're going to get this video started with the draft lottery. I know the lottery already happened in real life and the Hawks got the number 1 pick, but I wanted to re-simulate this for this video because we've already had videos where our combined players went to the Hawks. I want to see them on a different team. And today it's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies. So it looks like we'll see Ben Poole teaming up with Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, and Desmond Bane. Because I was looking at the mock drafts, it looks like Ben Poole is the consensus number 1 guy. And yep, Ben Poole goes number 1 to the Grizzlies. He comes in at an 84 overall. They selected the TikToker second? That's crazy. Now, before we get Ben Poole's rookie season started, we definitely need to change his position. You see, Poole is versatile. He can play a lot of different positions, and we're going to have him run small forward where he goes up to an 88 overall. That way he can start instead of coming off the bench for Ja Morant. And with him being at small forward, he immediately becomes the second best player on the team. And I also want to mention that I've given Ben Poole superstar potential, so we should see him dominate the league throughout this video. Now that all that talking's out the way, we can go ahead and jump into season number 1, Ben Poole's rookie year. Season number 1 is wrapped. To no surprise, Luka Doncic wins MVP. Ben Poole wins rookie of the year as he averages 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Nothing too crazy in year number 1. But I mean, he was shooting a lot of threes, which is something we're not used to from Ben Simmons. So combining him with Jordan Poole made him a guy who's going to let the 3 ball fly. This year, he wasn't great from 3, only 33%, but it's just his rookie season. So we'll give him a pass on that. This year, Ben Poole did not make All-NBA or All-Defense, but we did make the playoffs with 43 wins on the season, just barely escaping that play-in tournament. We didn't have to fight through the play-in to earn our postseason spot. But in round 1, we've got a tough opponent. It's the Denver Nuggets. This is definitely going to be a challenge, and we are headed to a Game 7 against Denver. All right, Ben Poole, let's see what you got. Well, this game is coming down to the final few possessions. We've got a 2-point lead here, minute 54 remaining, and as we jump in, Jamal Murray is at the foul line. This is the first playoff series of Ben Poole's NBA career, and it's already a classic. Bro, how many free throws does Jamal Murray get? Oh my gosh, we jump in, bro. It's just knocking down all these foul shots. Now the Nuggets have a 1-point lead. Ja Morant with the ball. He's defended by Murray. I miss watching Ja Morant hoop, man. It's been a while due to all the injuries and everything. Morant will get the screen from Jaren, go to the basket and yam it. And see, that's why I miss watching Ja Morant hoop. Big play from number 12. Jamal Murray with the rock. He's going to swing it over to Aaron Gordon. Gordon over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. to KCP. KCP finds Murray with some room on the 3-point line, but Murray misses. It's rebounded by Morant. Ja gonna spin, pull a 3 ball, and miss it. I don't know about that shot, man. We probably could have got a better look. Now here come the Nuggets. Murray for 3. Oh my gosh. That'll give the Nuggets a 2-point lead here. Morant with the rock. He has not been swinging the rock at all in the clutch, and that's not going to change because he's going straight to the basket for 2. We are all tied up here. Less than a minute to go. Jamal Murray down to Joker, and Joker gets a 2 right back. Jokic is tough to stop in the post, even if you're a DPOY like Jaren Jackson Jr. Ja Morant gonna get the screen here from Jaren. Morant defended by Joker, gonna go up over him, miss it, can't. Oh, he does get his own board, and we are all tied up here. Great effort from the smaller Ja Morant to get the rebound over Nikola Jokic. Now here comes Jamal Murray. Murray, what are we doing, man? Leave Jokic wide open for a 2-handed slam. Come on, dog. We haven't even seen Ben Poole get any touches just yet in the clutch. It's been all Ja Morant, as he is the star of the team at this point in time. And it looks like Morant could be taking a pivotal shot here. He pulls the mid, he misses. Jaren the board, out to Ben Poole. Ben Poole finally gets a touch. He'll get the screen from Jaren to the basket. Short jumper is good. I was just saying how Ben Poole wasn't getting the ball, but he finally got it, and he took advantage of his opportunity. Huge shot from Poole there, as the game is all tied up. Now there's still 9 seconds remaining, which is plenty of time for Jamal Murray to shatter our hopes and dreams. Aaron Gordon into Murray. Murray looking for Joker in the post. Joker gonna put up the layup over 2. He misses. We get the board. Full court is up, and it's off. We are headed to overtime. I got nervous once Joker caught the ball in the post. I thought it was over with. But a great defensive effort from the guys there on that final possession. And now we are headed to overtime. And in overtime, the game has remained close. We are down by 2 points here. 36 seconds remaining. The ball will go into Jamal. He gets the screen from KCP. Murray down to Jokic. Jokic is defended by Ben Poole. Great defense. And he'll grab the rebound. Now Ben's going to push it in transition. He swings it over to Morant. We can take the lead here with the 3, tie it with the 2. Morant gets the screen from Jaren. He's going to go to the basket and yam it. All right, man, we're all tied up. Pretty similar situation to regulation here. We were able to get a big stop on the Nuggets last time. Now we're going to have to do it again. It'll go into Murray once again. Murray down to Jokic, and Jokic gets an easy dunk. Now there is still time on the clock for us to score. 5.4 seconds remaining. Win or go home situation. Let's see what we can do here. Santi Aldama into Ja Morant. Morant gonna take this final shot from way downtown, and it's off. A heartbreaker in Game 7. But a hard-fought battle from your Memphis Grizzlies here. Jokic was just too much. Morant had a big game. Ben Poole was great in his playoff debut. No complaints on how he performed, but we just couldn't get the job done. And as we head into season number 2, Ben Poole should be getting even better. Yep, look at that. He's up to a 92 overall. We've got a star in the making here in Memphis. We also drafted VJ Edgecombe 3rd overall this year. How did we get the 3rd pick? It was via a trade with Brooklyn. Watch out for VJ. I'm pretty sure he has pretty good potential in these simulations, so he might end up being a real rotational piece for us. Actually, he'll be playing for us year 1. He'll be in the rotation, but I feel like he could be a starter one day, maybe come for Desmond Bane's starting job. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get this second season going. I expect to see big improvements from Ben Poole this year, as his overall went up significantly this offseason. There goes Shea with an MVP. No All-NBA this year for Ben Poole. I expected him to make it, I'm not going to lie to y'all. But we did win 46 games. Ben Poole gave us about 19 a night with 10 boards and 5 assists. And we were the 6th seed this season. In the first round, it's going to be the San Antonio Spurs. Ben Poole versus Wembanyama. And we are headed to a Game 7 against San Antonio. Here we go. Back-to-back years, we've had Game 7s in round 1. Hopefully, we can actually win this time. All right, it looks like it's going to be close again. Let's jump in. Minute 10 left. Spurs are up by 3. We have possession of the ball. Cam Johnson into Ben Poole. Now it'll go to Ja Morant. Morant will get the screen from Jaren. Ja to the basket. Layup is good. Oh, my goodness. That was a great finish. Now Wembanyama's bringing it up for the Spurs. He's defended by Ben Poole here. Wemby will get the screen from Hartenstein. Great defense from Ben Poole. Oh my goodness. Now it'll go over to Skylar Mays. Mays gets the screen from Wemby. Wemby rolls, but Ben Poole's all over that. It still went in. Good defense, better offense. Now here comes Ja Morant. We're in desperate need of a bucket here. We need to keep this within reach. Ja and 1. The acrobatic finish from Morant. Are you kidding me? Just look at this. He's going up over 3 guys. Lay. That's tough, bro. That's tough. And Morant is going to knock down the free throw as well. We are all tied up. Here comes Victor Wembanyama. Wemby will get the screen from Sohan. Good defense from Jaren on Wembanyama. Wemby misses. We'll grab the board and call timeout. All right, we can go for the game winner hole for the last shot. Cam Johnson into Ja Morant. Morant is defended by Mays here. He's going to take his time, wait for this clock to dwindle down, and then make his move. Here goes Ja Morant getting into motion. He's going to go to the basket. Euro! And he's rejected by Wemby. Spurs get the rebound and call timeout. Yeah, it's going to be tough to score at the basket, even if you're Ja Morant, when Wembanyama is manning the paint. 2.6 seconds remaining. Keldon Johnson is inbounding the ball. He'll give it into Vassell. Vassell, tough shot is blocked. And we've got overtime. So back-to-back years, we've had overtime game 7s. Crazy stuff. And in overtime, we dominated. We end up winning by 8 points. Wembanyama had 31, but look who was hooping for us. Ben Poole, 39 and 13 here. He's proven that he is a playoff performer, at least early on in this video. We've seen some great stuff from him in the postseason. And now in the second round, we're facing a lackluster Portland Trailblazers team. I think we can take care of them. I don't think we can take care of them. We're down 3-1. We lost in 5. So far, no major playoff success from Ben Poole, but at least we made it to the second round this year. That's definitely a step in the right direction. And Ben Poole is up to a 96 overall headed into year 3. He just continues to improve. Also, I'm telling y'all, VJ Edgecombe might end up being a star. He's up to an 81 overall, heading into his second season. Let's go ahead and jump into this year. Hopefully we can at least make the conference finals. I feel like our squad is definitely capable of doing that. We've got a lot of good talent. Season is wrapped. SGA wins the MVP award. Ben Poole All-NBA. This is what I was waiting on. 23 PPG, 11 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game. The year 3 leap for Ben Poole was historical, and we won 53 games, taking a leap as a team as well. In round 1, we'll be taking on the Denver Nuggets, who have Jimmy Buckets. Oh, man. We beat him in 6, though. Round 2, we got OKC. This is probably where our run ends, let's be honest. Y'all know the Thunder. We got cooked. But Ben Poole continues to prove that he is a playoff player. Look at him go, man. And look at this. Ben Poole is now the definitive best player in Memphis at a 97 overall. He's elite, man. What can I say? Could we see MVP Ben Poole soon? I don't know, man. Maybe. Year 4 is wrapped. Joker MVP, so no MVP for Ben Poole just yet, but he does make first team, averaging a career high in points. And this year we were the 5 seed, 48 wins, so not as good as last season. Round 1, we got the Pels, and we beat them in 6. Oh my gosh, it's OKC again. You know what, bro? We're gonna beat y'all. Okay, see you later. Oh, we're cooked. Also, real quick, if y'all are enjoying the video so far, I really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 50K. Thank you all so much for all your support. Ben, we need you to be better in the playoffs, man. We low-key might see Ben Poole hit 99 overall soon. And if he's a 99, he better go out there, win MVPs and championships and everything. That's the max overall you can be, so you gotta be great. He's up to a 98. Look at VJ go. He's up to an 86, so the team's getting better and better. No excuses to lose. Well, I guess our one excuse is that OKC's insane, but nonetheless, we can get past them, right, guys? All right, Ja, stop trying to steal our guy Ben Poole's shine. I mean, congrats on the MVP and everything, but come on, man. Ben Poole makes second team this year. I mean, he averaged a near triple-double. That's elite nonetheless. 49 wins on the year makes us the 5 seed. In round 1, we're taking on the Suns, and we beat them in 6. Okay, this has happened like the past 3 years. We win round 1, and then in round 2, here goes the Thunder. But we take game 1 against OKC. They'll win game 2 and 3. We win game 4. Come on. Come on. We're going to a game 7. Please beat the Thunder, man. It's close. It's going back and forth so far. Oh my gosh, we did it. We beat the Thunder, man. We're moving on. 32 from Ben Poole, the GOAT. Next up, it'll be the Pels, led by Big Z. They've got a good supporting cast, though, so another challenging team here in the West. Game 1 will go to them. No, we didn't beat the Thunder to lose to the Pels. We didn't beat the Thunder to lose to the Pels. You're kidding, dude. The 1 year we finally make it past OKC, the Pelicans step in to ruin our hopes and dreams. We were tired coming off that crazy series against the Thunder. Game 7, we were battling with them. Then the Pelicans, they're all ready to go, and they just go ahead and destroy us in the conference finals, man. Ben Poole is up to a 99 overall. Desmond Bane's starting to regress at 31. Luckily, VJ Edgecombe is ready to take his spot. Another season in the books. Cooper Flagg and the Big Apple wins the MVP award. There goes Ben Poole, All-NBA second team. Scoring dropped off a bit this year. And in round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on Houston. This is a solid Rocket squad for sure. But we do have 2 players who are 97 or above, so I feel like that should hold some weight as we head into this series. There we go. We go ahead and beat them in 5. And of course, our yearly battle with the Thunder. Here we go again. Oh my gosh, another Game 7 against OKC. Let's jump in the Simcast. Don't do this again, Thunder. Come on, Grizzlies. We're gonna fall just short. Ben Poole stepped up in the playoffs as usual, but the Thunder were just too much. And at this point, I have to ask the tough question. Should Ben Poole leave the Grizzlies if he doesn't win on this current contract? He's saying, I'm starting to think that I want the biggest payday possible. He's telling the Grizzlies or some other team to bring out the Brinks truck. I know he still has 3 years left, so that's some time away, but just thinking into the future, if we aren't winning here, maybe it would be a smart decision for Ben Poole to leave. Because, I mean, Ja, he's 30, Jaren's regressing, Desmond's really regressing. It might be a good idea for him to go to a team that's a little bit younger. But maybe the Grizzlies will prove me wrong and go out there and win a title over these next couple seasons. See, this is the type of seasons I wanted from Ben Poole. Look at him, he won MVP in his 7th year in the association, and guess what? Our team was good at basketball too. We won 56 games. Where are the Thunder? They're in the play-in. Oh, it's over for the rest of the league, man. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Phoenix Suns. Man, get them out of here. Round 2, we got the Denver Nuggets. We're not worried. We should have been worried. Oh my gosh, bro, Jokic got to be pushing 40. Oh my goodness, he's still dropping us off. And Ben Poole's numbers dropped off in the playoffs. You're the league MVP. You're supposed to show out in the postseason. Speaking of the postseason, who do y'all got winning the championship? I wanted it to be the T-Wolves, but now that they're down 2-0, I think I got the Mavericks winning the title this year. I think Kyrie is going to want to get revenge against the Celtics. It seems like things didn't exactly go well when he was there. He was only there for 1 season. And of course, Luka Doncic is Luka Doncic. Also, they've got guys like PJ Washington, Derek Lively. They've got a great team. Derek Jones, of course, he's great. And the Celtics, of course, they have an incredible team in their own right. Probably the best team in the league on paper, but there's just something about them, man. Every time they make it far, they always seem to fizzle out at a certain point. We saw it in 2022 against Golden State. I understand they've changed the roster since then, but I don't know. That's just my take on it. You all can have your own takes. I'm not the guy who's saying, oh, you know, my take's always right. I'm probably wrong, let's be honest. But we'll see how it goes. I really did want to see Ant win a chip, though. Since the Warriors were out of the playoffs, I was watching, I saw Ant hooping. I was like, man, he's incredible. I would love to see him win a title. But at this point, I got to be realistic and say the Mavs are probably going to do it. That's my take, man. Season is wrapped. Cooper Flag wins MVP once again. Ben Poole, All-NBA third, averaging about 22 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists. And this year, we won 54 games. We were the 2 seed just like last season. And check it out. We picked up DeJounte Murray, who's old. Who did we trade for him? Wait, we got Dyson Daniels in the mix too. We got him on a minimum. The team was active this year in making moves. Wait, did we trade Triple J? Yeah, we did. Triple J and a first for DeJounte. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's get these playoffs started. Round 1, we got OKC. We beat them in 5. Round 2, it'll be the Rockets, and we're out of here. Ben Poole just can't win a ring, bro. He's turning this into the Chris Paul challenge. See how many years you can go without a championship. But he does only have 1 year left on his contract. He's saying he wants to sign an extension. But if we don't make it far in the playoffs next year, at least the finals, I'm going to force Ben Poole to test free agency because let's be honest, it hasn't been working here in Memphis, and I don't want to see him waste his entire career on this team if he's not going to be able to win a title, especially because the team's getting old, and I don't really think the future is that bright here in Memphis. Season is wrapped. Ellis Harrington wins the MVP award. Ben Poole makes 3rd team this year, averaging about 20. I was just looking at who our coach was. His name is Tyler Hughes. He has an F offensive rating and a D+ defensive rating. We're cooked. There's no chance we win in the playoffs. But bro can't coach. Yeah, we're out of here. Ben Poole, it's time to leave, man. I'm sorry. I know you signed this extension. I'm removing the extension, and you're going to free agency, bro. I'm very interested to see where Ben Poole's next chapter is going to be. I'm sure a lot of teams will want him as he is a 99 overall player. And it looks like the Milwaukee Bucks are his #1 offer right now. Yep, Ben Poole is a Buck. Now we're in 2033, so I don't know that Giannis will still be on the Bucks. I have no idea who they'll have. I mean, I guess, man, this team isn't great. I can't lie to y'all. In order to optimize the lineup, I think we would be better off playing Ben Poole at the 4. He's wearing number 21 in Milwaukee like he's Tim Duncan. This team is probably worse than the Grizzlies, but sometimes in 2K when guys are struggling to win in the playoffs, they just need a change of scenery and it'll help them out. So hopefully that's the case here with Ben making the move to the Bucks. Sometimes all you need is a change of scenery. Ben Poole averages a career high in points and wins MVP as a Milwaukee Buck. He makes All-NBA first team, of course, and we won 54 games as a team. #1 in the East. Round 1 will be taking on the Magic, and we beat them in 7. That was close. Round 2, it'll be the Wizards. We beat them in 5. And in the conference finals, it'll be the Miami Heat. Ben Poole has yet to make it to the finals throughout his long NBA career thus far, and it looks like that might continue. Yep, we're out of here. But no blame goes to Ben Poole. He averaged over 30 PPG in the playoffs. There's not much more you can ask from our guy. And oh man, Ben Poole lost some of his supporting cast in Milwaukee. That is not good. And with that, I think I'm going to move him to the point guard spot. We'll see what we can do this year, but man, the team around Ben Poole is not looking great. Another season in the books. Wemby wins MVP. We only won 48 games this year, but I can't really blame Ben Poole for that one. Our team just wasn't that great. I mean, we were still the 3 seeds, so credit to Ben for carrying in the regular season, but he couldn't do the same in the playoffs as we lose in the first round. Man, poor Ben Poole has had bad luck with the teams he's been on throughout his career. He joins the Bucks in free agency. They're just not a very good team. And the Grizzlies, it looked promising, but things didn't work out in Memphis. Just some bad luck for Ben Poole, unfortunately, man. But he still does have time in his NBA career to turn things around. At this point, he's only 30 years old. He wants to re-sign in Milwaukee, which I probably won't let him do if we continue to lose. But if he can get off of this contract in Milwaukee, leave the team in free agency, and maybe just find a squad that's a little bit better, he would still have some time to win some championships. So we'll see if Ben Poole can do some big things in the latter half of his NBA career. Cooper Flagg wins MVP. Ben Poole makes first team, and we won 48 games. So we're here in the playoffs. Round 1 will be taking on the Hornets, and we're headed to a game 7. Come on, get out of there. Let's go. We're moving on to round 2 against the Nets. Pretty decent Nets team, but we do have the best player in the series. We win game 1, but they win the next 3, and we lose in 5. Come on, man. We lost to the eventual champions. And now Ben Poole is entering the final year of his deal. Unless we win a chip here in Milwaukee, I'm going to be forcing him to leave the team. And with all due respect, I highly doubt we're winning a chip with this team. This year, Ben Poole and the Bucks went absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh, we had a lot of award winners. Roderick Dean, Rookie of the Year. Bro, you're 28 years old playing your first game in the league at an 87 overall. Bro, what's going on in 2K? Anyway, we also saw Kyson George win Most Improved Player. He averaged 9 points. Ben Poole won Clutch Player of the Year, and Nick Nurse won Coach of the Year. And ultimately, we won 67 games, putting together an elite season. Now, Simmons did sign an extension with the team, and I'll allow him to stay with the squad if we make it to the finals this year at the very least. Round 1, we got the Nets. We're going to sweep them. Round 2, we got the Chicago Bulls, and we take care of them in 5. Conference finals, it'll be the Sixers. We're up 3-2, and we're headed to a game 7. So this game will determine Ben Poole's future with the Milwaukee Bucks. If we lose here, I'm going to make him go to a new team. If we win, then he can stick around. And it looks like Ben Poole really wants to stay in Milwaukee because we're going to get a big win here in Game 7 as Ben leads us all the way to the NBA Finals where we'll be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. He's got a chance to win ring number 1 right here, right now. Game 1 will go to us. We also win Game 2. They'll take Game 3, but we win Game 4. They win Game 5, and we close it out in 6. Ben Poole is named Finals MVP. He wins his first championship at 31 years old in season number 13 of his NBA career. He really did it, man. Shout out to Ben Poole. I was starting to think it was impossible. I was was thinking we would never do it, but he did it. Great stuff from Ben Poole. And now we're going to see if we can go back to back. Ben Poole did it again, man. Another MVP. And we continued to be elite. 65 wins on the year. Round 1, it'll be the New York Knicks. They're no match for us. We sweep them. Round 2, we got the Cavs. We sweep them. Conference Finals, we got the Raptors. We beat them in 5. An easy trip to the finals. We've only lost 1 game thus far. But in the finals, we've already took our first L 2 games in. As a matter of fact, we're down 2-1. We'll tie it up at 2 apiece. Let's go ahead and jump in the Simcast for Game 5. Looks like we will close this one out in Game 5. It got pretty close there at the end. So now we just need one more win and we will be NBA champions in back-to-back seasons. And Ben Poole did it. Another championship. Another finals MVP. They're going to be retiring this man's jersey for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we've kept the core together, so why not try and go for the three-peat, man? Ben Poole, another MVP added to the resume. How many does he have at this point? 5 MVPs. And guess what? We were great again. 63 wins. Let's see if we can make it to the finals for the 3rd straight year. Round 1 is easy. Round 2 is easy. Conference Finals, we got Brooklyn. That was easy. And now we'll be taking on the Mavericks for a chance to win our 3rd title. They do have Bronny James and Rob Dillingham. Game 1 of the series will go to us. They take Game 2 and 3 and 4. But we do win Game 5. Hold on, man. If we can win this Game 6, things will really get interesting. We've got the lead in the 3rd. Oh, Ben Poole might just do it, bro. We're going to a Game 7. We're cooking right now. Oh my gosh, Ben Poole's the greatest. He just won his 3rd straight championship, and he came back from down 3-1. A 30-point triple-double to complete the comeback. Now, our guy is starting to get old, so I'm a little worried the regression will be hitting soon. But nonetheless, I'm excited that he's been able to add some championships over these past few seasons, and maybe he'll have the opportunity to go for a couple more. A 4-peat would be absolutely insane. Another one for Ben Poole. And we ended off this season on a 13-game win streak. 65 wins total on the season. I have to give the Bucks credit. I thought they were going to be awful. I can't lie to you. I was looking at the team and I was like, we're cooked. But okay, we just got cooked in the conference finals. But I was about to say, man, we're going to make it to our 4th straight finals. We did end up losing this year. Is that Chet Holmgren? Old man Chet? Ben Poole tried his best in the playoffs, but you can't be too mad. 4 straight would have been ridiculous, but 3 straight isn't too shabby if I do say so myself. And it looks like Ben Simmons will likely be spending the rest of his career in Milwaukee as he does want a contract extension with the team. This upcoming season will be his 17th year in the association, so if he signs a long-term deal with this squad, I feel like it's pretty safe to assume that he'll end up spending the rest of his career with the Bucks. Ben Poole, another MVP. That is 7 for Ben Poole, and another 1st seed finish for your Milwaukee Bucks. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Pistons, and we beat them in 6. Round 2, we got the Cavs. We beat them in 5. Conference Finals, we got the Raptors, and we lose in 6. Man, after that 3-peat, it's been tough trying to make it back to the finals. These past 2 years, we've lost in the Conference Finals. And now Ben Poole is regressing. This might be the beginning of the end for the Milwaukee Bucks' time as contenders. But that's okay. Ben's done so much here in Milwaukee, and maybe I shouldn't count him out just yet. I mean, he is still a really high overall. This season, the team saw a pretty significant drop-off from what we're used to. We only ended up winning 44 games and making the play-in tournament. But this was year 18 for Ben Poole, so I'm not too mad at him or anything. We missed the playoffs. Okay, maybe I'm a little mad that we missed the playoffs. I can't lie to y'all. And now Ben Poole is headed into year 19. Here we go. Old man Ben. As soon as I thought the team was cooked, we put together a pretty crazy season. We ended up winning over 50 games as Ben Poole did not make All-NBA at all. But check it out, 53 wins on the season. That's great. And Ben Simmons still wants to keep hooping headed into year 20. He says he wants to re-sign with the team in the offseason. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Wizards. We were up 3-0 on this team. We might just lose here. We lost. Bro. Oh my gosh. Ben Poole is now down to a 95 overall headed into year 20. He is 38 years old. Another season in the books, and we did manage to make our way into the playoffs this year with old Ben Poole, and he says this will be his final season of his NBA career. This was year 20 for the old man. Round 1 will be taking on the Toronto Raptors. Oh man, this is a pretty good team. Now we do have 2 90+ players on our squad, so maybe we can make something happen. We're down 3-2, and we lost in 6. So that will wrap up Ben Poole's NBA career. In his final game, he scored 17 points, grabbed 12 boards, and dished out 7 assists. And after 20 years in the association, he is officially retired. Ultimately, Ben Poole won 3 chips, 7 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, made 19 All-Star teams, 10 All-NBA first teams, and 4 All-NBA second teams. In addition to that, he finished 7th all-time in scoring, 12th in field goals made, 3rd in threes made, 12th in free throws made, 11th in rebounds, and 11th in assists, 10th in steals, and 9th in minutes. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.